Are we? Is this the conference room?
Yep.
Wait, what are you doing here? What are we doing here?
This place is supposed to be all demolished, remember? I distinctly remember this building exploding.
Yeah, how are we supposed to maintain a suspension of disbelief for the audience if we start doing stuff like this? Calm down. This must be a dream sequence. Of course! A dream sequence! In your face, continuity nitpickers!
So, if this is a dream, then who gets naked first?
Nobody.
Oh, come on, it's a dream. That means guilt-free touchy-touchy. There's nothing in the Bible about doing nasty stuff in your dreams, so sky's the limit.
No sex. Keep your cargo shorts on.
So why are we here anyways in this dream sequence? Is this related to the time machine disappearance?
Nope.
Wait, did we travel back in time? What year is it? Do I have to go back in the closet? Because I ain't going.
But it feels more like a drug-induced hallucination.
Maybe we're in some sort of hologram. I bet aliens caught us and they're keeping us in a simulation of the old conference room.
Guys, whatever makes you the most comfortable with, go for it. Gary, this is a dream. Jason, this is a drug-induced hallucination. AJ, this is whatever crazy paranoid conspiracy theory you think it is. Fundy, you're back in the closet.
Never!
Okay, so why are we here?
Yeah, stop your weird explanations and get to the point.
Well, as you guys know, this was the conference room at my job.
Yeah, job. If you call playing with action figures all day a job.
I would call that a job. A perfect job.
Anyways, longtime fans know that the first 3 years of Opinion-Ville was filmed in here.
And then we upgraded to your garage.
Yeah, well, I figured we'd come in here and film one last segment, for old time's sake.
Oh, okay. Wait, last segment?
Oh no, I knew it! Mate, Jason is dying! You pushed the diet industry too far with your weight loss! How do they do it? Are they beaming poison slowly into your system with their dietetic satellite system?
I'm not being assassinated.
Are you quitting the show? Please, please quit the show. Are you going to be replaced with Channing Tatum?
I'm not quitting the show.
He's firing us. This is an exit interview. You're replacing us with new characters, aren't you? Younger, fresher, hipper characters. Well, I can be those things. Check this out. Yo, dudes, let's play some Call of Duty and complain about how hard it is to be a millennial.
He's not replacing us. He's canceling the show. I knew your whole podcasting thing would lead to the canceling of Opinion-Ville. Well, I hope you're happy with Steve and Atticus and all your actor friends.
I'm not canceling the show, Gary.
Then why are we here?
Well, we won't be able to film in here ever again because after today, I'm leaving the company I work for.
What? Why? Don't you have like 24 years with this company?
I smell a scandal. What did you steal? No, wait. Who did you sleep with? No, wait. Corporate espionage. No, wait. You finally came into work without pants.
It's none of those things. It's just your run-of-the-mill corporate downsizing job migration bullshit.
That's all doublespeak for firing your ass. Oh no. What will happen to us? You'll be destitute.
I won't be destitute. I'm getting a very generous severance package.
Still sucks, though, having to start over at 103.
I'm 46.
Same difference. So we're here for nostalgia's sake to film this dream sequence?
More or less. So while I go back to my desk to quietly weep and pack the rest of my stuff into a box, you guys stay here and do a segment.
Man, that sucks. 24 years with one company just to get the boot. Well, maybe this will open more opportunities for him. Who knows? Maybe he'll start doing something that makes him happy.
Happy? Pfft. If work made you happy, it wouldn't be called work.
I can't believe that Jason with a D has fallen prey to corporate greed. Damn you corporations and your lizard overlords!
Whatever. You should have been prepared for something like this. Companies don't owe their employees any loyalty. They should be happy that they have jobs. And when they get downsized or whatever, they should understand that companies gotta do stuff to keep making money. That's how capitalism and America works.
Says the self-employed preacher who pays no taxes.
Yeah, that's a sustainable economic practice. Let's treat the employees like crap. Let them know that they are easily replaced and concentrate on making as much money for the filthy rich corporate scumbags at the top.
It's worked so far, and one day I will be one of those filthy rich corporate scumbags.
How?
I don't know, I just will. That's the way things here in America work. If you work real hard and do what you gotta do, one day you'll reach the top and join the American Millionaires Club. And if you don't, then you're just another lazy leech person who's dragging this country down.
You believe that sack of guano?
It's not guano, it's the American way. That's what Superman fights for.
It is too guano. This idea where if you work hard enough, you can become wealthy is used all the time by people to justify an economic system that is destroying our economy.
For once, AJ is right. The reality is that people work hard all over the country in a lot of awful jobs just to make ends meet. They will never have the opportunity to become millionaires. All they want to be is comfortable, not crazy, filthy, stupid rich.
Lazy! Everybody knows that America is the land where you can become a millionaire no matter where you're from. In fact, there's no reason that everybody couldn't be a millionaire other than the fact that those people are stupid and like to watch TV and sleep in their underwears all day.
That's the most unrealistic thing you have ever said, and I heard you once say that you were going to marry James Bond.
I could totally marry James Bond.
He's a fictional character. A straight fictional character.
What's your point?
The point is that everyone can't be a millionaire.
Yes, they can.
No, they can't. Economies don't work like that. You have to have low-income and middle-income people in order for societies to function.
So wait, you guys are insisting that there should be poor people, but I'm the bad guy because I want everybody to be rich?
Yeah, if everybody was a millionaire, then who would work at the restaurants, or pave the roads, or build the bridges? Who would work in the assembly plants?
I don't know, teenagers? I mean, like in the restaurants and stuff. All the rest of that stuff, like manufacturing and stuff, can all be done in junk countries on the cheap, like India and China. Or it'll be done by robots.
And if my predictions are correct, that's exactly what's gonna happen. Robots in China and India will merge together and form a new country called Robo-Indochina!
Look, you communists, it's simple. There are 3 ways to be rich here in the US. 1, be born into money. B, work super hard your whole life. Or last, win the lottery.
I'm not a communist. I just think that if we're going to have lower and middle classes in the US, that maybe we should have economic policies that allow them to live decent lives rather than feeding them this bullshit that they're lazy if they aren't rich.
Yeah. I mean, sure, you hear stories of the penniless dude who makes $1 bajillion and forms his own company and crap, but those stories are the exceptions, not the rule. The rule is usually that somebody starts a small company and gets ground down by larger companies.
Yeah, the American way.
What do you guys think?
Is America super awesome where anybody can become a JP Stacks of Cash if they just apply themselves?
Or are we heading into an oligarchy where a tiny minority control the wealth and the rest of us beg for scraps while being told that the reason we're poor is our own fault?
Are lower and middle class households necessary for a healthy economy and society?
And when the economy finally does collapse and we rise up against the 1%ers for a little guillotine party, whose multi-million-dollar estate will you storm? I'm thinking Rush Limbaugh's. Comment down in the irrational statement section.
I can't believe that you guys are all negative on old Uncle Sam.
Yeah, well, I can't believe that you are gullible enough to believe that whole bootstraps myth.
Maybe he isn't. This is all a dream or a hologram or drug-induced hallucination, right? Well, maybe none of this is real and Jason still has his job.
Nope, that's real. You guys all done? You want to say goodbye to the conference room? I guess so. Bye, ancient TV. I'll miss you.
Bye, conference room table. You were really great to hide under.
Bye, back wall. You've never been the same without a bicycle leaning up against you.
Well, I guess that's it, really.
Great. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Jason with a D, I just want to let you know that being unemployed can be difficult and stressful. And that if you hit really hard times in the months ahead, I won't loan you any money.
Well, I figured as much. And I hope you understand, Fundy, that if things start going bad and money starts getting tight on the show, if we start downsizing, you're going to be the first person downsized.
What? How dare you? I've put 5 years into this company.
Hello, my fellow Opinion Villagers. Today is August 7th, 2015, and it's Homemade Pie Day, International Beer Day, Kool-Aid Day, Lighthouse Day, Purple Heart Day, Tomboy Tools Day, and Twins Day. Famous dead people who have celebrated their birthday today are Little Rascal and actor Carl Schweitzer, guitarist Magic Slim, and good witch and actress Billy Burke. And now for your questions. First up, IQ for Dunderhead. Could you modify the time machine so it only transports my brain as it is now into the body of my 14-year-old self? That way I could fix all the things I hate about my childhood and become a much better person and a useful member of society. Damn, I could do so much more. Hopefully. I really don't want to think this is the best version of me in all possible universes. That's just depressing as shit. And I just offended shit.
It would be a fairly simple procedure. However, you will have to remember that at some point you will have to send your brain back into your 14-year-old self again. And again. And again. And so forth. May be interesting to see what kind of dementia-addled lunatic you become after the 400th time you send your brain back.
Jason Young asks, question for Dunderhead. Have you done any research into the science of kissing? And if you did, how was the Dunder Boner?
Only personal research, if you take my meaning. And the boners were quite adequate, thank you.
Intimate question for Fundy. What's the number for that pimp? And are the strippers gay or bi? Because it's my girlfriend's birthday soon. I don't think she wants gay strippers.
Slick John don't want his number given out to just anybody, Lou. As for his dancers, gay, bi, gay for pay, straight, who cares? You tell that girlfriend that beggars can't be choosers.
Hey guys, just to let you know, that little joke in the opening segment about me not having a job anymore wasn't a joke. After 24 years with the same company, I was given the decision to either take severance or be out on my butt. So I took the severance package. It was a very difficult decision for me to make. Like I said, I have not been unemployed for, well, since the early 90s. I don't anticipate that meaning very many changes here. I will be able to hopefully get a job relatively quickly. And I'll keep you guys posted if anything happens that would change how the shows are going to be coming out on a regular basis. So don't worry. I'll keep you guys informed. And I'll let you know. And maybe go to the Patreon page. Couldn't hurt. Anyway, that's it. Remember, if you have a question you want to ask Intimate Questions, leave it down below in the comment section. Until next time, my darling Darkwing Ducks, this has been Jason with a D.
Oh, hey there, you bunch of joiks. Now's the time where we recommend another channel for you guys to go look at and subscribe to if you wanna. And this week we're going to recommend this guy, or guys. The channel's called Matt and Gus, and it feels? Write a script. It features these two guys, Matt and Gus. I'm not really sure which one's which. But one of them is a monster type guy, and the other one is a kind of meat type guy. Kind of like you. All made of guts and stuff. It's disgusting. Anyway, they do funny things, and they got lots of characters. And I think Jason has got it in his head that he wants to push for more puppet channels on YouTube. I mean, after us, the people that are on top is that Glove and Boots show. And that's about it. There ain't a whole lot of really popular puppet channels. So we're all gonna hook up together and take over. Until it's called Puppet Tube. Which could also be a porno title. Anyway, go to the channel, take a look around, and sub if you want. And if you do sub, make sure to tell them that we sent you. The guys at Opinion-Ville. That's it. I'm serious, start writing scripts. You're not as good as... I can't improvise these things all the time. You just can't throw a channel name at me and expect me to be good all the time. You pay me more. Hey everybody, it's me, Oswald, and I'm gonna shout your name out with my best friend in the whole world. A guy who I would murder people who make fun of him. A guy who I would give all of my organs if he wanted them. The super fantastic, awesomest of all possumists, Lemme Finish.
Thanks, Oswald.
No problem, buddy. My life would be all empty like a drunk-up soda bottle without you.
That's sweet.
You know, an empty soda bottle is the saddest soda bottle.
I did not know that.
Never turn me into a sad little soda bottle, name frame.
I won't.
Promise.
How about we do some shout-outs? Seth, Corey.
Hey, Seth. Lots of words rhyme with Seth. Beth, meth, death. That's all.
Squid Jones.
When I'm jonesing for some squid, I makes me a squid smoothie. I put 5 squid in a blender with a couple dozen scoops of mocha chip ice cream, blend until smooth, drink, and sometimes barf.
Corrupt Wolf.
How does you corrupt a wolf? Does he get him to do things that wolves don't do, like not follow Little Red Riding Hoods around in the forest and get him to, you make the wolf eat like a salad?
Keith Hood.
Robin Hood's less successful cousin Keith. He robs from the middle class and gives to the ducks.
Mr. Anderson A1.
Hello, Mr. Anderson. I'm that creepy dude from that Matrix movie. People say we look a lot alike. Okay, all done. Alright, name frame, your turn.
My turn for what?
Your turn to tell me what you would do for me, 'cause I'm such an awesome friend.
Oh, if you weren't around, I would be real sad.
And?
And,
You'd never be happy again and probably chisel a giant statue of me out of loneliness and then die at its feet for missing me so much.
Sure.
That's not enough.
Oh, Trudeau here with even more suggestions for what you could have done instead of watching YouTube. Steve Shive says instead of watching this episode, which includes a They Live reference on the day Roddy Piper died, and getting even more depressed, I could have sat alone and crying in the dark as I bid a quiet farewell to another once cherished figure from my childhood. Wait, that sounds pretty depressing anyway. Never mind. I think I need to be alone. Puppets don't die, do they? No, Steve. Puppets don't die, but stuffed animals do. McKenna McLaughlin says, instead of watching puppets argue about gay strippers, I could be working on my biology homework, or as I have come to call it, arts and crafts. Seriously, making a cell with plastic Easter eggs and pipe cleaners? That's the new way of teaching in colleges. Now quit your complaining or you won't get your graham crackers and milk before nap time. I literally cannot stop sucking dick says, instead of watching this, I could have made several new threads. Well, good for you. You know, anyone else who suffered with your affliction would probably stay at home, but not you. Look at you starting comment threads. At least your obsession leaves your hands free for typing.